plenty of jokes about the state of New Jersey. Many of them have been told on Saturday Night Live skits where an actor portrays New York's 55th and legally blind mayor David Patterson. The punchlines about the state usually end with a hearty, New Jersey. New Jersey raised Madia is anything but a punchline. She'd be more accurately described as a mix between John Mayer and Jill Scott with a large-sided smile. Her sweet voice is an ode to the underground R&B where artists like Maxwell and India R.E. got their start. Madia was raised in New Jersey, but she ain't no joke. This is Madia.
My name is Madia, and the one thing I've learned about money is that cash is king. Well, I am an artist. I write songs and I sing. I'm a communicator in my other life. I put a lot of energy into the written word, place a lot of value on the written word, and whether it's the artistic expression of that written word or the professional, corporate sense of communicating a company's mission and purpose and objective. Music can actually sound very different if you listen to the lyrics minus the beat. So since I focus more on writing lyrics, a lot of my songs can sound like, can vary greatly. Well, I actually love a lot of old artists, particularly Nina Simone, because she was just not very traditional in her approach. She had a very big personality and she didn't tone that down for her audience. And she was really appreciated for her talent and not necessarily all of the things, like her fashion sense or her, and I think a lot of female artists nowadays, have to market themselves on those platforms, on their hairstyle or their look essentially. But I think she was one of those artists that her raw talent just kind of stood out. Well, I have 3 albums that are released on iTunes and Amazon, and you can find them everywhere if you look. And my latest album I finished in 2012 is called Go Get It, and it's a 15-track album, and it took me 6 years between my second album and my third album, so I think it's a pretty good body of work. And I've always had the mentality that your art should not have to drive your income, because then I think you kind of manipulate it to appeal to the masses, and I don't necessarily ever want to put my art in a position to do that. So I've always, I went to school, I have an undergraduate degree, I have a master's in business, and I work a very corporate gig, so that I don't have to put the kind of earning pressure that changes your art on my work. As an artist, I think it's very important for artists to understand the business side of the industry. A lot of times artists will leave it up to somebody else, like, oh, I don't handle that piece of it, or I just work in the art, I don't have anything to do with the numbers. And because you're essentially a business person, I think you have to have a basic understanding of how money works and of what things cost, and what you're gonna have a strong handle of what your expenses are, particularly if you're trying to drive revenue for your music. My broke moment was in college. I'd gotten a credit card, a Discover card, and all of the girls and myself, it was about 5 of us, we went out, we got our nails done, we got like manicures and pedicures, we got all dolled up, and we went out to the club, and I was flying so high. It was so great, and I just kept using the card for everything, and I was treating everybody. And then I got the statement in the mail, and it was very shocking to see that I'd spent all that money and that I owed all that money, and I didn't have anywhere near that, that amount. So I did the basic payments, and it just really snowballed. So that was my broke.
Yeah. Pleasure, man. All right, man. I'll let y'all. Do it one more time. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Madia, and this is Who You Made Me. Staring in the mirror at a stranger, vague shadow of my former self. So much of me is different, traded in my smile to become somebody else, tiptoeing through life. When I used to fly, I was a beautiful flower and the child of the Most High. I got lost in your love and I'm here all alone. Lost in your love and I'm dreaming of home. Lost in your love, I believe it, I need it. Lost in your love, let me go, gotta leave it. Look who you made me. Somehow you changed me. I can't escape. We lost who I would be. That was Look Who You Made Me. I'm Madia. Was I supposed to do that at 3?
That was good.
Was that okay?